Well, nice to meet you all, and I will try to show you in short notes what is the state of the art of the digitalization of higher education in the Republic of Croatia. So, digital transformation is one of the key priorities of the European Union in order to facilitate fast recovery and to increase the resilience of the economy. So in that terms, they have a general resilience plan, and within that plan, the Croatian part takes part around 6 billion euros, and more than 20% of that funds will go to digital activities that will support digitalization of higher education by investing in e-learning and digital tools. So the main actors that take care of the digitalization process in Croatia is University Computing Center of the University of Zagreb, named SRCE, in companion with Croatian Academic and Research Network, CARNET. So the digital transformation of higher education and education processes is their key priority, and the state of the art of their topics and themes that they are now discussing and evolving concerns to the micro qualifications in higher education, then e-university project that is now starting by Croatian Academic and Research Network, and my Faculty of Education in Osijek is part of the pilot phase of that project. And the third topic is information support for mobility in Europe, then advances in student administration, and at the end, digital accessibility for better learning experience. And I'll just shortly describe these 5 topics, how they will evolve. Concerning the micro qualifications, there will be discussion about a new category of structured education, that is models that enable the acquisition of certain knowledge and skills in a shorter time, and they are called micro qualifications. And why it is planned to introduce that sort of micro qualification in order to make more inclusive education and diverse, and to provide more flexible and modular learning opportunities. That is first topic. The second one concerns the e-university project. We had before that e-school project that has interesting outcomes in terms of equipment of the schools and educating the teachers. And now they transfer to e-university project. It's a new national project with the aim of encouraging the digital transformation of a higher education institution. And as I earlier said, my faculty is a member of the pilot phase. By the end of 2025, in next 2 years, implementation of this project should aimed at digital transformation of higher education in Croatia by improving the digital teaching infrastructure and also introducing digital e-learning teaching tools. Project total value is around 84 million euros, and it is momentarily one of the largest projects in the field of higher education in Croatia. So just a little more about the project, and the project I already told about the aim of the project, and it's not just the infrastructure, it is also introducing digital tools and strengthening digital competences of the teachers involved in teaching process and digital environment. So that approach is planned to be systematically, and it will contribute to flexibility, innovation of education. It will unify the rise of organizational management, infrastructural and educational categories of development, and it enables the convergence of public, national and EU policies of higher education while continuously following the current direction of development in digital technology. That's the main part of the idea of the project. So CARNET previously participated in another project with the title Assessment and Improvement of Digital Readiness of Croatian of Higher Education Institution, just to prepare for the actual project. And the initiative resulted in recommendation and guidelines which were based on the practice of other countries that have made comparable investments in higher education, and provided also valuable support in determining the type and scope of investment in public higher education institution for the entire Republic of Croatia. So these are the part of the project that will be explored and invested in. That parts concern the network and computer infrastructure. In this first pilot phase, they are investigating the state in the universities, which is the situation, what are the needs, and how to enhance those infrastructures. Equipment, related services, cybersecurity activities are also important. Improvement of the existing IT system and linking of records in higher education, supporting education and educational programs, and development of professional staff also. The third topic concerned about digitalization of higher education concerns information support for mobility in Europe. And it is about information about students' ID cards, as well as improvements to the information system of higher education institutions, with the aim of enabling better integration of Croatian universities into European university alliances. The fourth topic I mentioned in the first slide is advances in student administration that concern about progress which is made in the process of digitizing business for students, electronically stamped certificates of study, and new students' right records application, which is all part of the information system of higher education institution, which is upgraded now with some additional or advanced features. And the final topic concerned digitalization aspects is digital accessibility for a better learning experience, which is also a very important topic, which talks about the importance of digital accessibility and adaptation of teaching materials, websites, application for the needs of teaching, so that they are as accessible as possible and enable the inclusion of as many students as possible, especially students with some sort of disabilities, which is very important. And at the last, I will just mention some example of digitalization concerning my faculty, some aspects of the infrastructure and education that are evolving. So as I mentioned, we are the member of this big project university. We have 3 computer classrooms, and recently we have 1 digital classroom for the future, which is newly installed, and we are waiting for in 2 weeks for education for using that kind of classroom. We have around 50 computers among 600 students, so we should improve the necessary equipment. We use information system for higher education. We use learning management systems for more than 10 years, and with increasing number of e-courses, more than 50% of courses are taken also online, but not exclusively online. I mean in hybrid mode and mixed mode. And this new equipment, which we started with this project, we now have integrated studio for self-recording, a studio located in a soundproof box, which is intended for independent recording of educational content or rooms for post-production of recorded content. And we have continuous education for teacher, and now the new education for that new digital classroom. And maybe at the end, we also have a strategic document concerning the digitalization about the school and school system, which aimed by 2030 to achieve digital maturity in all levels, from primary school till university. Digital maturity in terms of infrastructure, in terms of people involved, education, and at all levels.
Thank you.
I try to be as short as possible.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, if I understood correctly, on the level of Croatia, we are talking about 5 projects,
Yes.
and all universities participate in this. So it's not projects per university,
Yes.
but it's project on the national level, and then
National
universities participate in
Yes,
them.
but not yet all. For some project, there is a pilot phase. Around 20 universities are in pilot, and afterwards should be all involved.
Okay,
So it's step by step.
Thank you. Thank you. It's very interesting because we're all in the same work. I think. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. So